Conquer the indestructible with Ronex collection of angle grinders.
And good night and welcome. Assalamu alaikum and good night. Welcome to another edition of Breaking Barriers. Here we have Richard deep in concentration reading something there from the papers.
Yeah.
So let's get cracking because I know some people are watching the cricket. Trinidad playing Falcons, I think. I'm sure the guys will give us a score so we could keep those who watching the program updated. I think Falcons batting. When I left home, there were 2 wickets for no runs. 2 wickets by Amir Mohammed. All right, so let's get cracking one time, guys. I have one little young man here. His name is Liam Ishmael. Budding lawn tennis player. You see that big trophy? The trophy almost as big as him. So congratulations for winning your trophy and happy birthday to you, Liam. All right, let's go to the next one. And this is Jada Sophia Ishmael. This is my granddaughter. She's 12 years old. Both of them had their birthday on the 26th. On the 26th. So happy birthday to you, Jada, and all the best. So those 2 birthday greetings out of the way. Let's bring in tile expression for our first segment here. For all your tiles, whether it be kitchen, bathroom, outdoors, indoors, You can go to Tile Expression off Monroe Road. They also have tins. You have the premium tin set and the normal tin set. You're getting strips, metal strips and plastic strips. And the season is here now for everyone who, do renovations. So go down to Tile Expression and just tell them you heard it here on Breaking Barriers. And who knows, they might give you a discount. All right, so Richard.
Good night. Good night.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Good evening, Sitaram. And namaste to everybody watching
Lovely
the show tonight.
evening.
Lovely evening. Licks on the cricket field.
Yeah, boy.
Licks in the political sphere. Licks all over the place.
All over the place. But first, I think we should, I should first wish our Prime Minister, I hope she was not injured. I heard that she fell. I don't know the circumstances. So I just, on behalf of us here, we just want to wish her well. I know she will be back up and running. And while on that note, I will also like to wish Miss Camille Robinson Regis a speedy recovery on her whatever procedure, whatever illness she has. I wish her a speedy recovery. But on the other hand, I would like to find out, as a public figure, what is the cost to the state for her medical bills? She is a public figure, and taxpayers are paying that. So that is something we'll be following.
That's Camille you're talking about. That's Camille Robinson Regis talking about.
Camille Robinson Regis. She's she public funds. We don't know which hospital or what institution she's in, so we need to get clarity on that. But again, wish her a speedy recovery. All right. Which one of the clips we move in with now, Richard? You want to go with?
Well, as you start with that, let me tell you something, right? It is true that the Honorable Prime Minister, at an event outdoors, where they put the plyboard next to each other outside, and the plyboard itself do a line, but what you stand up on one side, pop up on the other side, and so on. It is true.
Little unevenness.
Yeah, it is true that earlier today, I believe, Sport TT, in collaboration with the Ministry of Sport and Youth Affairs, held, or rather attended the closing off of a cricket program, Java, July-August vacation activities program. And the event having been scheduled in Clark Road, Penal, in the Siparia constituency, the MP for Siparia was present. And with the, mismatching of the floorboards, there was a little tumble and so on. But I don't know who could recall, it was also in Clark Road that the former Prime Minister, one day Prime Minister, also fell.
Yes, coincidentally.
Also fell. So guys, the last clip, you have it up there? When Stuart Young fell in Clark Road, this is what we had to endure. Come now, guys, the last photo. Quick on the draw.
Hey, I wonder if Justin and Saif by the controls.
There we go. Oh God, the man fall down and fall on broops. Right. And ambulance had to get involved, fire service, look at sling and thing. The woman that is called this old lady. Remember when Shamfa Kujo talk about she on the platform and thing? After she had she little trip, she jump back up and fire, fire, guys, the video. Kamala at Sport TT function, the video immediately after the fall.
Not every fall is to be ashamed of. Because when you fall, we get back in and we fight, and we continue to fight and keep hope going. So if you drop the ball, don't worry. Keep the hope and catch the next ball that comes your way. Or take that cricket bat and hit it far out beyond the boundaries.
There we go.
You see?
So you see the difference? They call any woman old and fragile and so on. A little trip and tumble and she back up and she delivers her speech. When Stuart Young for long is crying, is where is I want my mommy, I want my daddy. Bullies have that.
I wonder what that sympathy was looking for.
Well, you get it? Sling and ting, Sling and ting. So once again, Kamala beat Stuart.
Again.
Beat Stuart again. And as we're talking about the lady, as we're talking about the Honorable Prime Minister, let's get down to the issue of crime and the war on crime. We have a situation where international forces have come forward and said, we're going to tackle crime in the Caribbean. We're going to deal with the cartels in Venezuela. We didn't say that, The US said that. Our Prime Minister said, the headline in today's papers, I believe, I will take help wherever it comes from. Meaning, come US, come. Help we fight crime. Deal with the criminals. We part of it too. We get in the drug trade. We get in the guns. We get in ammunitions in our ports. Illegally coming through our country. Come and help we deal with it. The woman has said, the Prime Minister has said, crime is rampant in this country and come and help me deal with it. How on earth anybody can have a problem with that? Guys, we have it here. Rowley slams Kamala. Bring it up. How on earth anybody, go down to the headline. Rowley slams Kamala, support for U.S. warships in the Caribbean. They are there to fight the cartel. They are there to fight crime.
But by the way, who is he again?
Former.
He trying to be relevant?
Yeah, ballhead extraordinaire.
He shouldn't even get no airplay, nothing.
That is true. That is true.
I just say, boy, go and milk your ram and relax yourself in Tobago.
Mm-hmm.
You're irrelevant.
Yeah.
And with you coming and bumping your gum, you're making penny and the whole P&M look bad. It shows that they're non-functional.
Correct.
So here what to do? Stay in Tobago, and who knows? They might run you from Tobago just now too.
Oh, right. Correction. Stuart didn't fall along in Clark Road. He fall along in Penal Junction. Nearby. Same here. Yeah, close. And when he fall along, he gone home. Cry, gone home. But the Prime Minister, Kamala Persad-Bissessar, got back straight to work and gave that speech. All right? Right. So back to this issue on crime. So the US has said we're going to tackle crime. Guys, I think we have a video as well. Trinidad name called by the US Secretary. Get that video up, let me know when it's ready. So the US has said we're going to tackle crime. And the US, they are getting support from other Caribbean countries, Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago, and so on. And some are listed in the video we're about to see. Let me know when it's up, guys. Some are listed. And the PNM, first of all, the US is grateful. And the PNM want to make it seem as though it's a bad thing. We want to make it seem as though we're not supposed to be associated. But it was the PNM that first of all, it has always been our position that our ally is the US, right?
What about if we start off with this one first and then go to that?
Yeah, let's go to that. US can put troops in Trinidad, guys. This is an old article, This is not new. It has always been our relationship. The first clip, guys, the first picture. It has always been our position.
That's the one.
There we go. So the US can put troops in Trinidad and Tobago. Who's signing? Kamala Persad-Bissessar? No. Who's signing? Basil Pandin? No. Kit Christopher Rowley and Hines signing.
The Pomsite Rasta?
Yeah. Since December of 2024, December of 2024. Scroll up, just get. Yeah, US can put troops in Trinidad and Tobago. Government signs agreement as White House ups pressure on Maduro. So this is a normal thing. They was always doing it. The US was always applying pressure on Maduro. And the then government was in support of it.
Let's check the date on that.
Go back up, December 2024.
Guys, I want to bring it right. The 12th of December 2024.
Yeah.
And we in 2025 now, So
correct.
I want a little watch and see who made this step to give the White House or Trump, for US, they could come to, they could put troops in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, and let's go to the other clip as well. Hines signs off an agreement. Right, yes. Do we have a date on this one? December 10th, two of which can allow U.S. Department of Defense to deploy forces in Trinidad and Tobago in the event of a conflict in Venezuela. Right? In the statement on December 10th, the U.S. Embassy said the Prime Minister, Hines, Energy Minister Stuart Young, Finance Minister Colin Imbert, and Foreign Affairs Minister Dr. Emery Brown met and held talks with U.S. diplomats and Navy officials on security, energy, cybersecurity, and human rights issues. Come back to me now. So it was they are one of the governments that support these initiatives. The current government also support the initiative. And let's get the video now, the video I asked for earlier.
International cooperation. Countries just in the last week, Ecuador, Paraguay, Guyana, Trinidad, today Argentina, all joining us or trying to be helpful in advancing this. And this just, one thing is we're going to stop drugs from coming in and we're having record seizures. But another thing is to build an international coalition against the scourge on the international stage. The second is mass migration, illegal mass migration, which is dangerous for the country but harmful for American workers. What's happening on the border is essential. But it's not just what's happening on the border. And again, Christy and her team have been essential in this. We have countries all over the world that are actually helping us, whether it's through safe third country agreements, whether through it's stopping the migration flow from coming here in the first place. Incredible international cooperation. You've redefined our border. It's no longer just our physical border. We are doing things ahead of time to prevent this from happening and getting cooperations from countries that we've never seen before. And last, I would say, and Steve touched upon this, who, by the way, is doing a phenomenal job. Steve is both a great negotiator and he's also a nice guy, which are two tough things to pull off together. But it's incredible. But we both work for the peacemaker in chief. Think about it, how fortunate we are as Americans to have a president who's made peace a priority. And just since the last time we've met, there was a war going on in Cambodia and Thailand, between Cambodia and Thailand. The president just picks up the phone and tells them to stop fighting, and within 72 hours, the fighting had stopped. There's no other leader in the world that could have done it. And the fact that you were willing to spend time to do that and to make it happen is, of course, essential. And then the war that didn't happen because of Azerbaijan and Armenia coming here to sign that peace deal, which is...
At the end of the day, the point is that the U.S. has decided they're going to listen. They're going to up once more the fight on crime. It might involve ships near our waters, near our coast, and so on. Might. And in that regard, our government, led by Kamala Persad, said, yes, I welcome it. I take no objection. I take no issue. Come. And if by chance your efforts result in reduced drug trafficking passing through my country, reduced warfare apparatus passing through my country, guns, ammunition, and so on, which end up ultimately in the hands of children, of criminals, of abusers, and so on. If your efforts affect us in a positive way, I welcome it. So who in their right mind will say that is wrong? Who in their right mind will say any fight on crime is wrong?
I think that question you asking there, you want me to give you an answer?
Put it down now, man.
Who else you think don't want the drugs and guns to be controlled?
Only the people who
PNM
benefit from
have been
it.
here for 9.5 years.
Yeah.
What did they do? So their supporters prosper by the borders being open. We had naval vessels. I think it's 14 naval vessels parked up. And you telling me they couldn't be patrolling the borders?
Yeah.
Fitzgerald Hines come and say we have what? 265 points of entry. Yeah. 265, eh? Mm-hmm. What they did about that? Nothing. The Laventille West and Laventille East Mova constituency. Ski Scotland. That is one. Well, Hines was here. We have Karim now. What have they done for those crime-ridden areas? And even Stuart Young, which is Belmont, which is a crime-ridden area.
Hotspot.
What have they done to try and alleviate that problem with crime?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, they leave it like fester.
And I'm posing a question to Mr. Karim now. I want you to go into Beetham and see if you could locate the guys who robbed the man when he went to help the accident victim. You like to bump your gum all over the place. Go and find out who are the people in the Beetham who robbed the Jamaican guy. And before you open your mouth and anything, come and say that here, these are the fellas or these are the names that robbed the man. Otherwise, zip it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You see this PNM government, they like to make anything that the current government do, the PNM opposition like to say, oh, that is wrong. You know who summed it up? Guys, we have a video here. They prefer, I don't want to say the last word or give out the content.
Right.
They prefer. Yeah, this pretty much sums up the mentality of people who like to accept nothing. For example, for 30 years, no PNM ever went in an area and had a meeting. Right. Now all of a sudden they have a meeting and they clap for that.
They applaud that loudly?
Yeah, that kind of mentality is what this gentleman here is talking about. Let's get the video.
There's a group of people in this country who rather suffer, eat grass, than eat the dirt with the grass is growing in, then eat the worms inside the dirt. Wow. Right? And allow them children to do the same thing. And the grandchildren. And the grandchildren. Because then allow, and I say it playing on TV, then allow an East Indian Prime Minister to make their life better.
Yeah. To take them from
eating grass. Yeah. And give them a proper meal. Give them the means to live in a good life. Give them a proper job and everything. They rather eat the dirt. Yeah. Right? And allow you hear them say it? They rather live under a black prime minister. Yeah. And eat the dirt and suffer.
Boy.
You heard?
All right, before we continue, Richard, let's welcome Nilsha's Auto Parts of Ruka. If you need any European car, parts for any European cars, be it Range Rover or the Jaguars, you just call Nilsha. If they don't have it in stock, they will pre-order it for you and you can get it. They are located at 56 Eastern Main Road in Arouca. You can contact them at 222-4078, 646-4036, 680-0734. So contact Nilsha's for any parts for your European vehicle.
Yeah, it's 8:20. Want to take the first break?
Guys? You want?
At Extra Foods, we care for you. That's why we always have the widest varieties, the best prices, spacious aisles of total convenience, plus clean, safe surroundings. Let us care for you. Extra Foods, always extra for less.
Introducing the finest selection from premium deli and meats. Savor the bold flavors of beef salami, beef pepperoni, and chicken ham. Indulge in our diced beef bacon and perfectly sliced beef bacon. Explore the rich taste of smoked beef and tender roast beef. Treat yourself to our juicy jumbo chicken hot dogs and beef hot dogs. Top it all off with the delicate flavors of smoked turkey breast and our premium whole turkey, all halal certified for your trust. Delivered to you by Chill Foods, premium deli and meats, excellence in every bite.
The power. To shatter the strongest. Conquer the indestructible with Ronex collection of angle grinders.
For the everyday lowest prices on all grocery items, trust Low Cost Supermarket for the widest variety of quality products at low prices. Freshly picked fruits and vegetables, healthy products for your well-being, high quality meat cuts, and a warm and friendly service. Low Cost Supermarket, Southern Main Road, Cunupia.
Chic Leisure Limited, making life easier. Our renowned great tasting vermicelli comes pre-cut in regular and parch, packaged to make preparation simple. Attention all doubles vendors and roti makers, try our high quality pre-sifted bromate free all-purpose and whole wheat flour, low price and conveniently packaged. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Leisure Limited, Warrenville, Cunupia. Chic Leisure Limited, quality you can trust.
All right. Welcome back, folks. Yeah, Justin, you want to tell us the score? We're going on with the cricket, man?
Here is 5 wickets down for 72 runs.
Boy,
when I checked.
today was a depressing day for me with sports.
Mm-hmm.
Manchester United lose, a Premier League club lose to, I don't know what division these Grimsby on, and they come and lose. Boy, I don't know, them going from bad to worse. Like, I gotta stop watching football just now. And I waiting for the Premier League to start, but we're good. I wanted to show a little clip on the this Palestine thing.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, the video with the IDF prisons, because this thing is getting so ridiculous where they're looking to stop the war in Ukraine. I have no problem with that, right? I have no problem with them stopping the war in Ukraine. I have no problem with them stopping war anywhere in the world, once, because too much innocent lives are lost. But what is going on in Gaza is ridiculous. It is actually ridiculous. And when you watch this video, you can have your opinion on it. Guy, let's show the video, please.
AP has just broken some new news. This has just come out from the Associated Press. This is incredible. Have been sending babies and other young children. Oh, hold on. Can we put up the graphic of this? Just, I think I'm gonna have to hand this off. Yeah. Sorry.
No, did you all watch the expression on the reporter's face? That says a lot. Hearing a little children in prison, and you're hearing the children's voice, it's not weak, it's strong. So their faith, they keep their faith, and that is what have these Palestinians going, you know. They are being slaughtered when they're going to get food. And what they're doing in Gaza, and as I was saying before, they want peace in Ukraine, no problem. They talk about Cambodia and some other place where Trump stopped, no problem. They have peace. India and Pakistan, they stop, no problem. Not one time did I hear President Trump say he's going to make an extra effort to stop, to have a ceasefire. As a matter of fact, anytime a vote is taken, America votes against it. So they're just watching how Israel, these devils in human form, you know, these Zionists, marches all over the world. Why can't they have sanctions on Israel? We must have sanctions on Israel. Just imagine food spoiling on the border. And starving children cannot get it in Gaza. You know, this is a real, I don't know what to say about it. A tragedy is not even the word for it. It is depressing when you're watching that. Real depressing. Something has to be done. There's a lot of marches all over the world, yes, but more needs to be done and put pressure on Israel, especially still supplying them with arms. If the Palestinians had heavy artillery. If they had heavy artillery, it would have never reached the stage it reached. But because they cannot, they don't have the might of Israel, they could do that. So I don't know. I really don't know when this madness going to stop. Richard, over to you.
You know, when you do that, I just want to take a break, I just want to take a walk. But it's important. It's important that you use your voice and we use the opportunities given to us to air issues, advocate for what we believe in, you know, advance certain concerns. And I understand. I understand the concern you're advancing, and I appreciate where
All right. Before you go, Richard, let's bring on our new sponsor now. We have the next sponsor, Fruitopia from SM Jalil. We have pineapple, we have fruit punch, we have sorrel, we have passion fruit. You can get that at all your supermarkets, loaded with vitamin C. So whenever you need to quench your thirst, try Fruitopia. Available at all your supermarkets nationwide. Right, let me hear now.
Yeah, I think we have a clip, guys, the article from the end there. Let's get that up, please. This is from this week's edition of Sunshine Newspapers. Devish Marad scoring goals in Arangwe, St. Joseph. I don't know now, but when you read this article, just scroll a little bit there, see if we could scroll down a bit, and see if we could zoom in a little bit. All of this here is just some projects, some work that has been going on in the constituency of St. Joseph, Arangwe, St. Joseph, for just a couple months, you know.
So wait, if they're doing all those projects, right? What did PNM do for 9.5 years? If
Nothing,
all those are
boy.
projects.
Nothing, boy.
They were just sleeping. Crybaby, what Crybaby was doing?
He was, what
Shedatier was doing?
Igbera was getting snatched by Nyabinghi Ba. Just scrolling a little bit, let me take in a paragraph now. Let me take in a paragraph or two. Let's see some of the work. So, Devish Maraj, Minister of Justice and the MP for Arangwe, St. Joseph, the past week or two has been rife with discourse surrounding crime and national security amidst the raucousness of the government under threat and an opposition so short-sighted that they cannot even issue a semi-decent town hall meeting. It can be too easy for us to forget a major aspect of governance, the building and strengthening of communities. And this is, I think this is important for an MP. A minister's duty is the ministry's objective, and you wanted to raise some issues with the parliamentary secretaries and their duties and their roles. But an MP's duty is to secure the interests of its constituencies, whether it be through the hosting of religious or cultural events that involve the community or neighborhood, sporting festivals. The power of these activities cannot go understated. All right, and let's get one of the quotes. Just scroll along a little bit there. It's in bold. Let's get a quote from a constituency. From the start, he's been involved in the community sports. Just this week gone, he had a small cricket competition in Arangwes. Just something to bring the community together. He funded everything out of his pocket. He also has some small youth programs ongoing in different areas in the constituency. Let's get another quote. Just scroll again. Let's see if we see a quote. Yeah, stop there. Stop there. I'm going to... Right, and Maraj has even catered for kids who may not be interested in sport. Last week, he and his office launched an introduction to music program, teaching how to read, write, play piano, keyboard, ages 8 to 15. Scroll out a little bit. I want to let the people see the headline of the article. This week's Sunshine newspaper, Devish Marad scoring goals in Arangwe, St. Joseph. These are just some of the things: sports, culture, religious activities, music activities, you know, and this is MP work in the constituency. St. Joseph Arangwe is a little lucky boy, a little lucky too bad.
Moody boy, Moody, a real lucky
Moody boy?
Yeah, good man.
Yeah, plenty.
And you know what, as we on that constituency, a lot of people, you remember when the previous government were building swimming pools?
Yeah.
A lot of people ask, how come Arangwes wasn't considered to have a pool? Because it is a large catchment area, and you know, they have to go where the distance is pretty far for they to send their children for swimming lessons and all that. So maybe when you meet Mr. Maraj, you could ask him to consider a swimming pool for the for his area there in Arangwa, his constituency. A central point where everybody could go and carry their children to learn to swim. Because a lot of people paying all right prices to send their children to swim, you know.
Yeah. I know me. I myself, when I learned to swim and I was swimming competitively,
What is it?
You didn't know
Swimming what?
Competitively. Yeah, I used to swim.
Richard, you see that?
I still swim.
Let me leave that right there.
I swim.
I won't go further than that. I would really
used
like
to go
to
La
see
Hocata.
you in a trunks. What will happen there?
I can manage it wasn't trunks, boy.
When you dive in the trunks, when you dive in the pool,
It never slip off.
you have to cover one.
Never slip off. It's fitted.
All right. Okay.
Locked in place. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Don't worry, man. My whole wall lined with trophies, you know. Lined with trophies.
Anybody could take out pictures. You know that?
Yeah.
I could take out pictures and have trophies in my whole room too.
I thought you were saying anybody could go and buy trophy.
No, you take out a picture and watch. That's mine. All right. Guy, we have a Keith Scotland video. Mr. Coolpot. Yeah, go ahead with it.
I want to compare and contrast. Look at the work from one MP. Watch this one. Promised to ride bike to Parliament and never see him on two wheels yet.
Conversation here, I saw an ad where a sitting minister of government called PNM people dogs, you know. That keeps me up at night. And he has not been sanctioned by the Honorable Prime Minister. He said that they are dogs, you know, like rabid, I think this phrase was rabid dogs. And calling on UNC people to fire PNM people, that is what we have reached to in this country. It is very concerning to me as a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago who thinks that in Trinidad we want to have an even-handed approach for all the people of Trinidad and Tobago. I'm actually wondering if somewhere there's not a breach of the criminal code here. I'm wondering, I'm looking at it because somewhere that statement is not a kosher statement at all.
No, he said, I think he was referring to David Naked. Yeah. I believe so. I didn't even see it.
I didn't see it.
But I heard talk about it but Mr. SC, when your former Prime Minister called the students and them hyenas in the jungle or whatsoever, that phrase.
Yeah.
Did you say anything?
Or what about when his cabinet colleague referred to all UNC supporters, all persons of East Indian descent as coming from the murky lagoons?
That is Pomsite Ras.
Right? What about that? It didn't break no criminal decorum code then. You're coming now with your coal pot self to talk this talk now. Murky Lagoon was all right, and what about your voice box for the PNM? Your lady in disguise. Waiters run up in the house.
Yes.
Run up in the house.
The good looking one.
Yeah, when she talk about how East Indian people only walk in the road with a sari and barefoot and smelling with coconut oil and sapa. Yeah, what about her? But you're coming now. First of all, I didn't hear the comment. I don't know if what you're saying is true or false, right? But you're coming now to talk some dotishness.
But remember when the former Prime Minister called people imps, shrimps, and other derogatory names, the man so disrespectful. These people, like when they're in opposition, they could real talk. And when they're in government, they could do nothing. So Keith Scotland, here I have a little advice for you. I remember when I was small, my mother and father used to always tell me when you're bathing, wash behind your ears. So Keith Scotland, go and wash behind your ears. And don't smell it, Don't smell it. When you're passing your finger by your ears, don't smell it and rub it out on your jacket so. Wash it clean so you wouldn't have to do that. All right.
Talk about madness, boy. But I just wake up in the morning and talk about dotishness, you know. Talk all kind of dotishness, you know, and get airtime. Right? Meanwhile, people here trying to have some serious discussions, enlighten people, open your eyes to the facts and so on, look at statistics, look, you wanted to talk this week about the role of a permanent secretary.
Correct.
You know? And we didn't even get a chance to look at it and review it and prepare ourselves because you didn't want all this nonsense Rowley want to post.
I had to block you again, Richard, but
sorry.
we have to, you know, sponsors are important.
Sorry.
Right now, this segment is with the compliments of Extra Care, where you get all your household detergents, their bulbs, their smart bulbs, their Wi-Fi equipment, whatever you need, disinfectant. You just call 663-9732 and ask for, Kerry? Ask for Kerry, I'm sorry. Ask for Kerry, and you just tell her how much you want, and she will definitely fix you up to suit. Okay, Richard, go ahead. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I also want to shout out Brandtech, the owner and the staff of Brandtech. Met them recently. Very nice people. Glad to have them on board. Always tuned in. Shout out to you. And Spectra Limited, another company whose employees and the owners lock in all of the time.
Yes, we have to get, besides being locked on, we have to get them to come on board at IBN.
They discussed that.
Right, that is, we have to see if we could bring them on board.
Yeah, they discussed that. Now, it's time to break this boy.
What is that?
The document.
Well, before, I wanted to ask you this question, though.
Mm-hmm.
In the incident that happened in Arima, was the fire report ever made public? As the National Security Minister said, that when the report is finished, it will be made public.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think that is what he said, right? I don't want to...
yes.
I don't want to misquote.
And the then Prime Minister, and the then Minister of National Security, and some other officials.
Right.
Yes, they did say that it would be made public. It has not. However, guys, you probably zoom in here. Zoom in a little bit. We have in our possession, thanks to you and your efforts, we have a copy, the only public copy of the fire investigative report of the unfortunate fire at 8 Farfan Street, Arima. And I have it here. I have it here in all its glory, with all its original signatures. But not tonight.
Not tonight.
But not tonight. I'll leave that there, and we will deal with that next week when half all you watching it live and not the cricket. Next week.
You sure next week I have no cricket?
Next week Wednesday cricket? I don't think so. I didn't see that.
Moody even don't know the shape of a bat. All right. So so next week we will discuss the fire report after the learned attorney go through it with a fine-teeth comb and give a full report on it. But one of the things, Richard, as you mentioned just so, where I asked, a lot of people do not really know the roles and functions of a permanent secretary.
Mm-hmm.
And they hold a very important post.
The most important.
Because ministers could say they want this and they want that, but it has to pass through the permanent sec. Is that true?
Not pass through the permanent secretary. The permanent secretary is the person who has the authority to action it, all not right. Pass through. They have, if it's a check, they're the person who has to make sure it goes to accounts, make sure it goes to procurement and so on, allocate the funds as the case may be. If it's a contract, they're the person, and so on and so forth. Hiring, same thing. They are the most senior person in the ministry in terms of seniority, rank, and so on. They are the accounting officer, and they are the keeper of all records. So if you are an employee under that ministry, the permanent secretary is your ultimate boss, right? They keep your HR file, they keep your records and so on. Now, because ministries are so big, and we'll do another PowerPoint, and I'll show you all in a video format style, I'll show you all, you know, how, because the ministry is so big, the permanent secretary assigns a HR manager or an accounting officer or a controller of accounts, as the case may be. And that person, you know, is the person you report to if you work in any ministry. But the main person is the permanent secretary. The point you wanted to make, and I'll leave it for you to elaborate on it, is absolutely correct. If the minister wants anything, if cabinet wants anything, cabinet tells the minister. The minister wants anything, the minister has to go to the permanent secretary. Permanent secretary could stall, could action late, could action fast, could not action at all, could find excuse, and so on and so forth. The permanent secretary is really your arms and your legs.
All right, good. So, well, when you do your little drawings and your we will get a better understanding of it. I myself will get a better understanding.
Yeah, look, somebody said one thing the permanent secretary, yes, the permanent secretary does all of that. The permanent secretary, however, does not have to deliver a check downstairs in the garage of the Ministry of National Security on Abercrombie Street to the former minister. It does not do that.
That's a messenger. Messenger does that.
The check not supposed to leave the ministry office. You have to sign for that check. You have to sign the book to say, I take that check, I collect that check, and I want to... let me take a line from senior counsel. I want to believe that there are serious matters of impropriety and financial irregularities with a check being made in favor of a former minister.
And collected in the car park.
That is madness, man. Oh, God, boy. Kind of bubble them was...
I don't know what to say.
That's why they have companies in CPEP not showing up on the record, on the company's registrar. Not showing up on the company's registrar since 2010. But them get contract in 2024, eh?
This CPEP thing, I even saw, I think, was a high-profile person said that she, the CEO told, I think it's a woman, the CEO told her that he got the assurance that cabinet approved the contracts.
Yeah,
for the extension.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember her name.
Me too, and I'm trying to remember if the article said the CEO questioned why it didn't come with cabinet approval, or somebody else questioned it. But I remember reading that somebody else had questioned it. But it is how much ever CPEP contractors got CPEP contracts. I've been reviewing the list, and there are companies that never paid NIS since 2010. Not paying taxes since 2010, have no employees according to its VAT, according to its green fund levy, and according to the taxes and so on, but still get contract in 2024.
All right, Richard, we had to go to our next advertiser, Satco. Everything lighting, you have commercial, residential, industrial, landscape, introducing what they have their new smart light bulbs. They have their new smart light bulbs, so you can check them out with a 3 years warranty. So if you need any lighting, like bulbs and all that, please check Satco. Live life enlightened. So you can contact Satco at 663-9732 for all your smart plugs, smart lighting, and smart under cabinet products. Okay, Richard, sorry about that again.
So you going to any games?
Boy, I lose my zeal for cricket, you know. I used to run down cricket. I used to actually run down cricket. But once they bring it on TV, I will watch it on TV. I have no problem with that. I could sleep away and get up and watch a match. When you're in the Oval, and I've never been to Brian Lara Stadium, I have never been to Brian Lara Stadium, and I don't think I'm missing anything.
Yeah. Okay, so I got a copy of the article. I got a chance to glimpse it while we were talking. The CEO asked why cabinet approval was not attached to the instructions.
Right,
it was the CEO. The CEO asked why cabinet approval was not attached to the instruction to renew the contracts. Very, very, very important question asked by the CEO there, and ultimately something that will unravel itself on the DPP's desk and in court. If them boys and them could ever find their footing in court,
They have the response from the CEO, from the
give me another minute. I might find it in the article.
Yeah, because I think he said the minutes didn't, the approval wasn't there, but they said that, I won't call no name and thing, because you see this thing? The person said it was approved.
Yeah, the individual said
But
it wasn't. Go ahead and do that thing there. It was approved. That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they say. This time, nothing approved. Cabinet never approved it. It don't have money. It just don't have money for that kind of nonsense. And look at it, CPEP has not been functioning for so long. The country collapsed.
No.
The country fall long.
I sure people get a little more conscious now, and they're cleaning in front of the house.
You have to. You're supposed to be doing that all the time.
I know that a long time. Nobody ain't coming to clean in front of my house. I clean in front of my house myself.
Yeah.
So it's about time people get and clean in front of the house.
You know what somebody told me? I wouldn't call any names. I wouldn't say the area. Person lives in a housing development. I wouldn't say if it's a HEC development or a private development. The person lives in a housing development. Person paying a monthly maintenance fee. Only to realize now, because CPEP cancelled, that the maintenance fee was going in somebody's pocket and CPEP was cutting the grass. Because now the homeowner asking, well, why my grass tall?
Right.
I live in a gated community. Why my CPEP had nothing to do with me? Only to find out now is CPEP coming to cut the grass.
Well, you see?
You understand?
And how many more areas that same thing happening?
Yeah. And how many names exist on lists and the name ain't working? How many people was collecting money when the month reached and the people and I mean, oh God, man, how would I see it have constituencies have 5 and 6 contractors, and each contractor had 8 and 10 gang.
But I just watch them on the highway. I don't know how the waka string do cut one of them foot. Because it have one here, one close to this one.
Yeah.
And the hole uppers on them. And let's call them the hole upper.
Mm-hmm.
The
Hold up the blinds.
The blinds, the hole upper.
Yeah.
Our line of them.
Small constituency in cities with no grass to speak of,
Yeah.
with the most gang in the country. Big areas like Kuva and so on, less.
Yeah, with rural areas, they ain't getting that.
I don't understand that.
So,
yeah. So, okay, so we still are watching up every now and then to see if the ad
when
change.
the ad change.
Right, and we have 9 minutes before we have to take the last break and then open lines for calls. So there's something I want to say. I want to say that since I have been on IBN and on the show with you, I've started to see you more than an uncle, more like a brother, and even more like a sister.
Nah, don't reach there. You was going good all the time. You was going good, very good, but don't reach there.
Nah, and it you know, when we in Baraka and thing, or we anywhere, we were Batman and Robin, you know? So it's a good feeling. And even, I'm not sure about you, but when I'm in the grocery or even out with my mom or my dad, or as the case may be, you know, people recognize me, they come up to me, they talk about the show, they ask how Brother Inshan is going.
Right.
I always say, listen, he might very well shock everybody and make a comeback, you know. You never know.
That is what I just tell them. I just tell them the same thing.
Yeah.
But what you say is true, because I was a non-entity. You know what I mean? It was only when we going out the road and we were in Chan Lyman and thing, people will see you with the Chan.
Yeah.
So, but now, people stopping here, like when I go on into Mount Hope recently, people stop at me. You know, shaking your hand, good program, we watching your program and all that. Mm-hmm. So, as we talk on Mount Hope, you see, I did forget. I ain't so young now. I was at Mount Hope recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, when you're in the car park, you just learn a lot, you know. People who coming out from the hospital. Because, you know, when they're inside, doctors talking while they're giving you your little treatment, and you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And unconsciously now, and they know the same patient taking notes. So when I'm in the car park, a few of them come and they say, hey, nah, we want you to highlight something. I say, what is that? They don't have the types of needles for different procedures. Mm-hmm. Like to start with, because I went and did a procedure. So I asked the nurse, I said, wait now, how that needle so big? I said, because I know it is be a very thin needle when they're going to withdraw blood. Mm-hmm. So she tell me this is the only size they have. So me, I worry myself, my vein showing good. So the blood was extracted. Nice. So then when the person told me that in the car park, I said, wait now, You know, I went upstairs and they gave me one long needle. I get frightened. I want to know they're taking out all my blood. And then they say, no, it have other things in the hospital, and the doctors are getting frustrated. Now, the budgetary year is supposed to finish just now.
Yeah. It has been pretending to be doctor.
So, isn't it, if the budgetary year finish, we supposed to have enough of everything in the hospital from, let me say, about 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be fully stocked. So where all the money going in the hospital? Where all them things are going? And I would like to thank 2 doctors who I met there, Dr. Amanda, Dr. Lalchan, and especially, Assalamu alaikum, Dr. Shiraz. I would like to thank them very much for their services. Good doctors. But as I say, Mount Hope, all you need to... Again, I see the pharmacy, brother man. When they give you a prescription, that pharmacy like a fish market, you know. If you see you don't have room to sit. So we are real sick people here. Real sick people, and they're not getting the attention they need at the hospitals. All right, before I put you to Richard, let's welcome Rita. Rita, we have all these basil seed drinks. We have tamarind, we have soursop, we have the cold coffee. Now, which one you prefer, Richard?
The coffee. The
Too much
cappuccino.
coffee ain't good for you, eh? But
The
cold
cappuccino.
coffee might be the real thing.
So be it.
Cold
The
coffee.
Cappuccino. Always in a mood for a cappuccino.
So if you need any products, Rita products, you can contact Atlantic Trading at 663-9732 for all your cold beverages, basil seed drinks. The basil seed one, the one with the little black seeds, the clear one, that is the one I like. I am checking the flavor to see what it is. But Richard, that might do you good. You might get some muscles.
I don't know what you're talking about, you know. When people see me outside, they say, you're looking tough, you're looking big, you're looking, you know.
When you're outside, people will see you.
You can take on a lion. Yeah. Right. You mightn't be wrong after, but you can take on the lion.
All right.
No, it's true. And they like the educational aspects of the show. They like how we address certain issues and so on. Again,
Yes,
a caller,
yes.
what? Yeah, that's the international caller. He does get every. That's the international caller.
United States calling. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
United States calling.
Yeah. Well, they had a show, mate. Anyway.
Yeah,
Do me that comment tonight.
He's as he calling, he probably watching the program, right?
Yeah.
So this is a guy, you know, normally he just called me all the way from New York. But I just take the call no matter what time. Because I know up there you don't know what these Trinidadians and other, you know, sometimes they want somebody to talk to and all that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I just answered with the talk. We just talk for a while and thing, like Kazim. So he is not going through his own little problems up there with little dialysis and all that. So I tell him, boy, you're in the correct place. If you wasn't Trinidad, you might not get the service you need. So yes, it's all well and good that you had the problems, but you're in the correct place, and you will definitely pull through. You will. He does normally visit, and when he visits, you know, from time to time, he wanted to find out something, Richard. You might want. He wanted to come down here to do dialysis, but he's a Trinidadian living in New York.
Mm-hmm.
That shouldn't be a problem, eh?
What do you mean?
He living in New York,
Mm-hmm.
but he say like if he come down here and for some reason he needs to get dialysis, it shouldn't be a problem just to go in the arm.
Not that I know of. He's a Trinidad citizen, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's
That's
fine.
what I told him. He say
I think he's fine.
could get
in
it.
fact, even if you sure?
Yeah, in Mount Hope, they don't take you unless they see about you.
So if you're not in the clinic and all that, you'll have to pay for dialysis.
Yeah.
Well, when I
Well, we can check it.
Yeah, you could check. I'll check it out for
We
him.
can check it. Guys, anybody knows, you could always just message on the Breaking Barriers chat or my Facebook or Uncle Nazim's Facebook and so on.
Yeah. So let's take our next break and then we'll come back.
Sure.
Oh, you have
Are
anything
we
you
gonna
want to
I just wanted to thank everybody. Yes, I'm the same guy you see on show. I look plenty bigger in real life, you know. But same guy.
I don't know.
And as I was going to mention that they like the educational aspect, they like that we advocate for what we believe in, they like that we raise certain issues, and they bring issues to us. You know, like the lady we met who talked about the road paving and so on.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, it's on the list for a site visit. What was her name again? In Princestown. It is on a list for a site visit, so stand by and is expected. The site visit is one step, recommendations will come, and then allocation of funds and so on. So stand by, right?
No.
Separate and apart from that.
As you're on that too, the road at Medford opposite SM Jalil warehouse, Mayor Faik, it had 1 hole, it going to 2, it going to 3. Now it have 4. It have 4. So instead of 3 hole, you play 4 hole. And further down the road, as you pass that, going out to the highway, on the right hand side, vehicles dodging the holes. It could have accident there. The hole is ridiculous. And I saw one today coming from by the airport, from the old airport. You know where Ally Caterers used to be there? It have a hole inside there, but they have on the road there, brother man. If you go in that hole, you go come through St. Helena. The hole real big. If somebody vehicle land the left side, because that is more on the left side. If your tire go on that, definite rim and tire bust. And you don't know what else damaging. It's real bad if I tell you. And people again dodging, vehicle coming, cause accident. What about if it have water in it? It have water in it, people, there's chance. I do chance when I see water. I slowing down. But if you do you slow down and you go down inside there, like you go down in a ditch. So that's Khadija Amin constituency, I think. I think so. Yeah. That fall under St. Augustine. I think, I'm not sure. By the airport there. Uropoon and certain areas there fall under St. Augustine. So, Minister, I mean, if you are listening, please fix that hole for us before somebody lose their life or their car get damaged and they bring a bill for you. Okay, let's take the break and then we'll come back and take some calls.
When we come back, we'll open the lines.
At Extra Foods, we care for you. That's why we always have the widest varieties, the best prices, spacious aisles of total convenience, plus clean, safe surroundings. Let us care for you. Extra Foods, always extra for less.
Introducing the finest selection from Premium Deli and Meats. Savor the bold flavors of beef salami, beef pepperoni, and chicken ham. Indulge in our diced beef bacon and perfectly sliced beef bacon. Explore the rich taste of smoked beef and tender roast beef. Treat yourself to our juicy jumbo chicken hot dogs and beef hot dogs. Top it all off with the delicate flavors of smoked turkey breast and our premium whole turkey, all halal certified for your trust. Delivered to you by Chill Foods, Premium Deli and Meats, excellence in every bite.
The power. To shatter the strongest. Conquer the indestructible with Ronex collection of angle grinders.
For the everyday lowest prices on all grocery items, trust Low Cost Supermarket for the widest variety of quality products at low prices. Freshly picked fruits and vegetables, healthy products for your well-being, high-quality meat cuts, and a warm and friendly service. Low-cost supermarket, Sun and Main Road, Cunupia.
Chic Leisure Limited, making life easier. Our renowned great tasting vermicelli comes pre-cut in regular and parch, packaged to make preparation simple. Attention all doubles vendors and roti makers, try our high quality pre-sifted bromate free all-purpose and whole wheat flour, low price and conveniently packaged. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Leisure Limited, Warrenville, Cunupia. Chic Leisure Limited, quality you can trust.
The power. To shatter the strongest. Conquer the indestructible with Ronex collection of angle grinders.
Oh, Justin struggling to give it that score, so.
Yeah, I don't know, nah. Justin, the TV, Justin, what really going on? Well, folks, Justin give me a score here, but I don't know if Justin ever played cricket. Justin says 147 all out in 20 overs. I think that is Falcons. So TKR should be starting their innings maybe in about 5-10 minutes.
No, you translate what he said. He said 147 minutes gone, 2 golf ball loss, right? Love 84, and 2 men in the stand crying. And you translate it to mean that.
Justin, all that is how he's Justin, all that talk, and I just say 147 in 20 overs. You understand? So yes, folks. So that is the score. I think Trinidad, based on what Justin said, they have to TKR have to make 147 to win. So we'll see if they can make it in about 15 overs. So
once Ali Khan now playing.
Anybody who have tickets, Richard want to come to the cricket?
No, tonight.
No, not tonight.
When?
Maybe in the next match, maybe Saturday or someday. Richard want to come to the cricket, but you know he's shorter pocket and
you know, anytime you say that ticket going up in Baraka grounds, we shouldn't do that. We should.
Why?
You will say that and tickets might reach somewhere and.
No, well, they bring ticket. You could go and you could carry, somebody. Because I ain't going.
Why?
I watching it on TV. I ain't going. I really can't take on that cricket like before.
Moody, you going?
Yeah, we got a whole gang of
So
you gonna make a fish broth?
I ain't afraid that.
No, boy, you can't carry no food.
No, I need to buy before we go.
Oh, you're going for your health, boy. What trouble is this, boy? All right, let's welcome Miran Products. The agent is Rands, fellas. Rands Trading Imports, wholesale and distribution. These for the products of, you have rice, you have oil, you have condensed milk, you have corned beef, you have a host of products. If you don't see it in your supermarket, well then, call them at 744-5555, that is 4 5s, and let them know it's not any supermarket in your area, and we can see if we can get those products there for you. So this segment is brought to you with the compliments of Rands Products.
I don't want to read the message I just got.
No,
but you can put up the phone lines in the meantime. You can put up the phone lines.
Why, really? You get ticket?
No.
But I want to see if anybody tonight who watching this program going and call and say, yes, I am willing to give Mr. Richard Jagese a ticket to go and watch the cricket.
You're making it sound like I begging for a ticket.
No, you ain't begging for it. You have viewers here who, you know, you're doing a good job. So they will just provide you with 2 tickets to go and see the match, you know, you and a friend.
Uncle Moody say go ahead.
And you could go and see it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
The best company I ever had to go and watch cricket matches is Monk Dooley. You know him? He top of the line, you know.
But your father used to go, he will be the correct
He's
one.
going too, he's go too.
He's go?
Yeah. And Monk Bredo.
All right, well, look, we're getting a ticket for you. Hello, good night, caller. Hello?
A very good evening and assalamu alaikum to you.
Hey, walaikum salam. You see this voice? He ain't giving you no ticket. I know that already.
Nah, he called to make 3 points.
Yes, so I want to be quick. That reporter that was doing the thing on Gaza, she is a very tough, hardcore. That is Rachel Maddow from MSNBC. I've known her for a long time, looking at her stuff. And if she breaks down, if she was emotional, that says a lot. That speaks volumes.
Of course.
Donald Trump, who I am not a fan of, claims he is stopping so much of wars. And I can understand the genocide. You see, just like you, the children, this is what is getting to me. That is the hurtful part. Next thing, that pothole you talk about in Oropun there.
Yeah, by Allied Caterers.
That could destroy an aircraft carrier. That is how bad that is.
I'm telling you.
Yes. And finally, what about the Judy Jones report? Why was that shelved, and when are we going to hear about that? That should be made public.
All right.
All the best, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, man. Thank you. All right, you to the who heard that. Hello, good night, caller. Hello.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
Good night, Mr. Ishmael and Mr. Jagasa.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
I called you 2 weeks ago concerning a water leak in front of my home, right? It's over a month now, water. Up to now, to this date, they haven't been here.
Yes, I think you took that information last week.
Week before, right? I mean, I called, I forwarded emails and all this kind of thing, and the water now is undermining my fence and my home. I need water to come and do something.
You want to give us back the address again, please?
Rabindranath Trace, Kelly Village in Caroni.
Right, I think I know where that is. I remember asking you the location.
Yeah.
Right, that is in Kelly Village, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we will dispatch this, and we will ask WASA to see how they can expedite this as fast as possible for you.
Okay, because it's over a month now I'm waiting, eh?
Yeah, you see, when they fix that leak, the pressure could build up and go and feed other people. So let's see if they can fix that. There's only one minister we had didn't know that when we had leaks, that is affect pressure.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
right.
I know I asked this last time. You have a complaint number?
A reference number?
I had a reference number. I sent in all these kind of things. Yeah, I have a number.
We took it from you off air?
I'm not sure.
Right, so just stay on the line after Justin Osaifu will take it from you.
You have it available now?
And after the show, I want you to call the hotline. WASA has a hotline to report leaks. It is not IBM.
I did that already.
Yeah. I know you're saying you did it already. I'm saying after you hang up, after you give us the reference number, I want you to call again. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Then, thanks a lot.
Okay, yeah, you're welcome. But that is 2 weeks now, and they ain't fixed that. I just normally pass through Kelly. I'll stop by Rabindranath Street there, and I'll probably take a shot at it to see the volume of water that is wasting there. And if it is, if it is visible, if you're driving, if you could see it visibly, if it's just undermining and you actually cannot see the water spraying and all that. Because if the water spraying, other people will report it and they will probably attend to it. So once you add the address, we will see what we could do for the godly
the
lady.
only thing we could do is we could pass on the information. It's not like if we have the equipment to go and fix it or we
No,
are
exactly.
WASA.
They had to get the reference number and work on that.
So calling in the show and telling us about it is not.
All right. We have our next caller. Hello, good night, caller.
Yes, good night.
Good night, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm calling about also a water leak.
Uh-huh.
An abandoned house that is next to me in Valencia.
Valencia.
It's leaking there about maybe 4 or 5 years now.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Is it a service connection?
I'm not too sure. It's in the yard. It's in a property. It's an abandoned yard.
Well, that could be a service connection.
The water is running in the house and out, and the line on the outside of the house is also broke.
Well, if it's an abandoned house and you could probably see the stopcock, you could see if you could close it off or no?
I tried to do that. It seems as though the stopcock is not working.
All right. Well, the most you can do, and we could if we take the address.
Well,
what address?
All I have is Valencia. Yeah,
What's the proper address?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's number 3, Cassia Lane, Valencia.
Cassia Lane?
Yes. Number, I want to get you correct number. Number 4, Cassia Lane.
Cassia? How you spell that, Cassia?
Cassia.
All right.
C as in cat.
Did you make a report to WASA?
That was done before they passed. They look at it, nobody attended. That's leaking about 4 or 5 years.
All right. We'll see what we can do for you, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay. We have our next caller. Hello. Good night, caller.
Yeah. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night, sir.
I'm calling from Aruka here by the health center.
Uh-huh.
Recently, they built a bridge on the corner of Golden Grove Road and George Street. But instead of building a bridge, what they did, they built a hump. And it's the highest hump, I believe, in the land. It causing plenty inconvenience, plenty cars getting damaged, and because people have to stop by the corner when they turn, and they can't turn. They have to stop and causing accident.
What is the location again?
The corner of George Street and Golden Grove Road, Aruka by the health center.
I know the health center. I know the health center there. So that is as if you're going to the side of the prisons.
Yeah. Right down at the prison there. Right on the corner of the Golden Grove. On the main road, you know, brother.
Time now? That's been there years.
Well, you said they recently did that, you said?
Recently, just about a month ago.
All right. We'll probably that's close to my area, so I could probably pass and check it and see what's happening.
Yeah, man, that'd be nice. Okay.
All right,
Thanks.
cool, man. Thanks. Yeah.
Right.
The hump instead?
I think he's trying to say the bridge too high, but I mean.
But I ain't passed there a while and through.
Drainage would have to approve the height for whatever reason. But I know there is a bridge there, but the bridge is high. But
that is on the Golden Grove Road. You want to talk about the Golden Grove Road where they built it across the river?
Yes.
Well, this one is in George Street, so this is a side street off Golden Grove by the health center, he said.
All right.
So that is a different one. So it have a lot of complaints with. Oh, look, we have our next caller. Hello, good night, caller. Hello.
Hi, good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
I'm calling to give a complaint. We have a water line leaking in St. Martin in Rose Cottage Street. I sent Richard a message on Messenger. It's for months now, and we need to get it fixed. And then in Gasparilla, my brother-in-law having a present. They have no water for the past 3 weeks. No water at all, and they need water very badly.
Well,
Any assistance given will be gratefully appreciated. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. We'll probably talk to and Caliph live in Gasparilla. We'll find out from Caliph if they get in water on their side. So if one side is getting you are probably one side isolated and they forget to open the valve.
Yeah. Guys, I'm going to send you the number for WASA customer service. You can probably put it up because I see that seems to be where his mind is at tonight. 800-4420 and 800-4426. Email address customercomplaint@wasa.gov.tt. Guys, I'm going to WhatsApp it to you. You can probably put that up. I mean, all we can do is pass it on, but these are the people who...
Yeah, deal directly with them.
Yeah, you know.
Guys, in the meantime, here what we could do. Show back that video with the one with the reporter, please.
AP has just broken some new news. This has just come out from the Associated Press. This is incredible. Have been sending babies and other young children. Hold on. Can we put up the graphic of this? Just, I think I'm gonna have to hand this off. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, you see that? If people watching that and they do have a heart, brother man, things bad with them. Things that will be real bad with them. And I show a next one again, where they're holding little children. And if you see the tie strap they're using, you know, big fat tie strap. Little boys they're doing. And people watching this thing, boy, oh God, I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know what to say. We have a caller in the line. Hello, good night, caller. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, good night. Go ahead.
Hi, good night.
Good night.
Yeah. I'm the person who called about 2 weeks ago about the water leak.
All right. What's the reference number?
Leak 006154.
Just somewhere. Slowly.
006154. And 006152.
06. All right, we have the reference number. We'll use that reference number and follow up on it for you, right?
Okay, thanks for that.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Richard, I think we could take an early night and go and watch Trinidad.
Licks Falcons.
Maybe watch Trinidad batter, you know what I mean? Because everybody watching cricket and
I was saying that too. I was saying that too.
But before we go, folks, I just want to remind you, Brilliant will not be opening tomorrow. They will be opening on Friday as usual. So you can come down and have your delicious lamb burger, beef burger, lamb and fries, chicken and barbecue chicken and fries, pasta, protein, what again? Salmon. And we have the Alfredo ribeye. You could have your steak, mashed potatoes. So come down to Brilliant and enjoy yourself during this long holiday period. We have a caller on the line. Hello, good night, caller. Hello?
Yeah, hello, good night.
Yeah, go ahead, caller.
Yeah, here is now. Someone come inside my house and and take my groceries and wares and a couple things. I went to St. Marlin police station and make a report day before yesterday. The police told me somebody would come. Up to now, no police has show up, and this person come inside my house. I live in a bachelor life. I'm 72 years old. And up to now, the police have never show up in St. Marlin, number 6 Edward Circular Street in St. Marlin.
Let me ask you this, caller. Did they break and enter, or did you leave a door open?
What happened? They come to a window. Yeah. The window really break out, so it open out. They come to the window, they put 2 feet of pipe and climb up like a ladder and come inside the house.
While they was climbing up, they should have fall long and break their foot.
And
Yeah,
all,
but,
and all they take is what they take?
They take some wares, couple wares, they take groceries, they take meat and stuff from the food.
Oh, God. Hungry people?
Yes, but I went in the station and make a report. I'm 72 years old. And no police and show up. Well, what I supposed to do? And I supposed to take the law into my hand?
Well,
and I have to defend myself?
No, hold your hand in. Remember, you're 72. Them fellas and them younger than you, and they could overpower you easily, and you lose your life. So let them take a little bit of grocery and go, and here, some way you will get your redress. You might hear somebody, they go on by somebody else's house, and they get some good licks. So no matter you ain't give them it, they get it from somebody else.
Yeah.
Well, if the police
But caller, you sure God and bless you with a woman in your life and she just come and take the wares and carry it to wash and bring back or something? And probably take the meat to cook it and bring back this weekend, Saturday. She come in to drop 2 containers, one with stew, one with curry.
You know what, Mama? But I have a lot of things wrong here. I have a lot of old cars. I have truck, you know. I'm 72 years now. I can't walk as before. And all these things wrong with me. I live by myself. I was a bachelor. My wife passed away.
Well,
now these people climb through my window, put 2 pieces of pipe and climb through my window, right? Since I is this age now, the easiest thing to do, I'm telling you, the easiest thing to do is to pull a trigger, you know.
Now, well, don't get yourself in trouble. Don't get yourself in trouble. Let the police do their work, and you try and secure your window. That is the first thing you should do.
Yeah. I secure the window already, but listen to me. The police not coming. 3 days now I make this report.
All right. Well, what you could move around on your own.
Yeah.
Right. Go to the police station and make a report. They will have to give you a receipt and complain.
They didn't give me no receipt.
Ask to speak to a supervisor, a senior officer, and let them know that you call for assistance from the police, how many days pass, and no one attended to you, and see what redress you can get there. But first and foremost, secure your property, because it have people outside there, I tell you, they ain't care about life. So self-preservation first.
I know, but I need to say, oh God, it now this thing happening with me, you know. This thing happening with me over 10 years now. People study keeping my things, you know, and I have an idea who it is.
You have an idea who it is?
Yeah.
Well, the same thing you're telling us, go and report in the station and let them come, and once they take your report and they know where the person is, they can probably go and make him a visit and see what can happen there.
If I tell you something, I have 2 footage right now. 2 footage, right? For let me say for the past month, a month and about a week, where they break it open people's car. You know, thieving out the wheel. I have footage. I have camera along with it, but I have it in the backyard.
All right.
But I have footage, have you seen them?
And you gave, hold on. And you gave the footage to the police?
I show him the police, and the police not interested in looking at it.
And you are seeing in the footage clear faces and clear criminal acts?
No, you have to need to clear from where the camera is to which part it happened is about 150 feet. Somebody has to clear up the footage.
Right. There are ways and means they could do that, clean it up and probably get a visual.
Yeah.
All right, but here what to do. Go back by the station. Because you say you're not, when I mean you could help yourself, go back in the station and ask to speak to a senior officer and let him, once you remember your dates, you made your report, let him know you did that and no one visit you. And
well, I write it down. I have it right down.
Right. Well, you did the correct thing. So do that and you could probably call us and give us a feedback.
But I don't know if I could get you to come down here and clear up that from that footage would have been nice.
All right. Well, I was going to tell you to call my office and we can help. But if you're not in, it's how you want to go, call you, sure. Call him.
Well, may know you have, I don't know, you have a place where you could bring it up and so I'm giving you number now.
This is Detective Richard Jagesa / attorney at law.
I'm looking at him right now on TV.
All right, caller. Thanks for the call. This is my advice. This is my advice. I want you to pay close attention. Step 1, you go back to the station and as Uncle Nazaman said, ask to speak to a senior officer to make a formal report. If they refuse to take the report, I want you to take the officer's name. If that fails, I want you to ask the senior officer, the most senior officer in the station. If they refuse that, I want you to demand that they make an entry in the station diary. I want you to make sure a note in your phone or in a little diary in your pocket. I want you to write down the date and time you ask for that and so on, right? Good. You ain't making no trouble. You're going and you're saying I have a report to make. If they don't want to make the report, I want it logged in the station diary that I came and I visited today. Okay? I want to see the senior officer. They don't want to give it the senior officer. They make an excuse. The senior officer not on duty, whatnot, and so forth. All right, I want it logged in that I was here today and I asked to speak to the senior officer and you tell me no. I want your name, I want your badge number. The senior officer, I want his name, I want his badge number. I want you to go online. If you can't go online, reach out to my office. Somebody in my office will help you. Police Complaints Authority. They have a little blue thing that will be floating around on the right-hand side. Sorry, a yellow. Make a complaint. Click that. Nice form comes up, you fill out, you make a complaint. You say all what you experience. All that you're telling us here, you write it in the complaint. If you can't make it yourself, call my office, somebody will help you make it. We file a complaint to the Police Complaints Authority, we get a complaint number. I go take it from there.
Good to go. Right.
Or I'll call you an Allen Fair, whichever one you find easier.
All right. So, folks, it is this time where we have to say good night. So I would just like to again re-emphasize to the people who are going to the cricket, when all you're coming back, all you be safe, please, on the road. It might have a little rain, might not have rain, still take your time because some of these roads have little indentation in it. Some have, they're leaning on one side, the pitch, the highways and byways in a state. It's in a state right now. After budget, I think this government have a lot of road fixing to do. So be safe on the road, and we'll see you all next week Wednesday. Richard.
See you on the rerun, because I know plenty of people watch cricket tonight, so they'll watch us on Saturday. And if you don't want to watch us on Saturday, well then watch us next week Wednesday, live and direct.
I know I'm waiting for something to happen to me. This waiting comes with trials and challenges. Nothing in life is free. I wish that somehow you tell me out aloud that on that day I'll be okay. But we'll never know, 'cause that's not the way it works. Help me find my way. My Lord, show me right.